Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. With an update to Star Citizen's roadmap, we're going to quickly go over the changes from 3.2 to 3.4 before looking at the new information on 3.5 coming out the first quarter of 2019. 3.2 has not seen any additions or removals. Actually, well, that's not true, as the R97 shotgun has been removed and is now marked as released from 3.1 now. 3.3 has seen the addition of missions, mission modularity and racing. This feature includes a number of improvements to the existing mission system. One task will transform the logic setup for missions into modular pieces, allowing designers to quickly string mission types together into a single mission. This also includes the introduction of a new style of race module called a scramble, where pilots race to destroy beacons. Finally, this feature includes the introduction of the scanning mechanic to the missions. 3.4 has also had some changes. AI planetary landing has been removed, but there are some new features in its place. Missions, interdiction and salvage. Work on this feature introduces two new aspects to gameplay. Players will now be able to interdict AI pilots out of quantum travel, allowing outlaw players to find new prey or bounty hunters to intercept fugitives. This will also introduce salvage missions into the array of missions that players can undertake. AI FPS combat stealth. NPC behaviours will allow the player to approach an encounter using stealth tactics and also allow NPCs to react appropriately. Flight, combat and strafing. This batch of improvements will allow AI pilots to use quantum navigation, provide more updates to the IFCS flight mode, and allow AI to use basic scanning mechanics to possibly detect stealthed ships. So that's some big changes for the normal roadmap. However, 3.5 has also been updated or added. This is coming March 2019 and includes refineries, mineral refinement facilities, locations where players can go to sell unrefined ore that they have mined. Players can also visit these facilities to purchase refined materials to sell elsewhere. Array updates, so they're implementing revisions to the array stations positioned around the verse. These not only facilitate the ability to transfer data, but also provide the ECN coverage to report any security violations. Ship-wise, they are looking at getting the Banu Defender and 890 jump in. Weapons-wise, it's just FPS ones, the Castec Arms Coda Ballistic Pistol, a Klaus & Warner Lumen 5 or Lumen V submachine gun, and the Castec Arms Firestorm, which is a microwave cannon, which I'm assuming is a shoulder-mounted weapon, but it might not be. AI FPS flight combat styles is also a new feature, introducing a variety of combat styles that can be applied to NPC AI. Some of these initial personalities would range from untrained fighters to trained military, allowing for a variety of flavours to encounter. These personalities would vary in their approach to a combat scenario in order to make each combat encounter a little more unpredictable. This update will also allow AI ships to attack ground targets. Liquid/gas exploration. This will allow players to search for, identify and extract deposits of liquids or gases on planets as well as in space. Expanded cargo, increasing the sizes and types of cargo containers that players will use to transport commodities and goods. The current size is a single SCU. These crates will cover a larger size and shape and lots of variety there. Data running, the ability to transfer data between locations, but this system also includes the creation of data packets and tags to points of interest in the universe that can then be tracked. It can literally track and identify areas of space. So you can go, oh, there's an asteroid field here, or something like that. For example, a prospector identifies a vein of nickel. The location of that discovery becomes a piece of data that the prospector can transfer or sell. Another addition, long-range scanning. This system is required to allow ships to scan wider areas of space, find points of interest, and then travel to them. This will feature heavily with prospecting and exploration ships. And as always, they are going to be putting more performance optimization. They're going to be looking at that every patch, so hopefully we will see more and more iterations and updates to server meshing and bind culling and all of that sort of stuff as well. Remember that as they push into more patches, as 3.2 comes out, 3.3 comes out, they will identify more and more items that will then become part of 3.5. Some stuff might get pushed back as well as pushed forward, so these patches will change. However, these are the latest bits of information that we have on them. What do you think of the changes to the roadmap? Like 3.5, that's quite a lot of information. 890 Jump's going to be in there as well. That's pretty cool. One of my favourite ships in the game. 3.4's had a lot of changes as well when it comes to salvage and interdiction missions and stealth and quantum strafing and all this sort of cool stuff that they're adding now. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Every month we have a giveaway for Star Citizen. For this April, it's a massive salvage ship, the Aegis Reclaimer, provided by our featured app, MyRadar. MyRadar is a free weather app that also includes full-scale maps of the 3 moons of Crusader, including Yela, Selen and Daymar. Users can scroll around the interactive maps and zoom in to the landscape to see the geography of those moons. MyRadar is available in the US, Europe, Japan, South Korea, and coming this summer to Australia. It is a real-life weather app as well, so you can see the weather in your general area and in those countries too. It's available on iOS, Android, and Windows. Please check it out in the links below if you are interested. But to be in for a chance of that Reclaimer, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my videos throughout April. Each video gives you another chance to win. Do you have any questions about Star Citizen, its development, gameplay mechanics, suggestions for videos, whatever? Chuck them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. A special thank you to my Patreons who allow me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, please find the links to Patreon as well as everything else was discussed down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.